everyone. Welcome back to RTS, and what are we going to do today? You know, we have the whole RTS thing going on in this channel, so we are going to revamp the skills, meaning we're going to learn something new today. And with that, we're going to DIY some tassel bows. Now, the idea for these tassel bows came forth from this Pinkfresh Be You collection. I'll have a link below if you want to actually see it, you know, at a couple online stores. It's a beautiful collection, and I did a knockoff because I'm on a spending freeze. So I saw these tassel bows in the collection, and I thought, well, how could I get this represented in my knockoff kit that I'm making with my own supplies? So I thought, well, why not get out my embroidery floss, and I can talk later how I store all my floss, but I thought I'll just get some embroidery floss. I mean, that's all it looked like to me, was just some embroidery floss, embroidery yarn, however you want to call it, and just make my own. So what do you need? Some embroidery floss, some embroidery thread, washi tape, pair of scissors, and just a tiny little bit of glue, and I'll tell you why that is in a minute. Okay, so again, for my colors, I did this knockoff kit. So I just went exactly what the designers had. I just used those colors. But you know, you can make whatever color you want. You can make it match whatever kit you want. You can make it match whatever project you're working on. So let's just get started, because I said in another video, I'll keep that there for a minute, you can do these in your sleep. A 3-year-old can do them. Well, not really. A 3-year-old can't be playing with these scissors, but you know what I'm saying. So simple to do. You'll be whipping them out in no time. And I will say there's only 2 hard things about this project. One, making sure your floss don't get in a knot, because I have problems with that. I think it's a left-handed thing. I blame everything in life being left-handed, but I digress. And the second thing is keeping your washi adhered, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So let's get started. Easy, quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this embroidery floss yarn, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to do 12 loops around your 4 fingers. So keep your 4 fingers together. Have a tail. It don't matter if your tail gets long, because I'll make this a long tail, because I'll show you what we do. We're just going to do 12 wraps. Now I'm going to count in my head so I don't make a mistake. See what I mean? Look at that. I have no patience for knots. I just cut those suckers off. Okay, and I don't have patience for wire hangers. Okay, I'm going to keep this long too. I'm going to do another one, so don't worry. Okay, so here, that's all you have. You just have 12 loops. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pinch it in the middle, give a tiny twist. Now, you're going to say, I hope you can see that, okay? All I did, again, okay, I got 12 loops. I pinched it in the middle, gave it just a tiny twist. That's just to keep it a little tight in your hand. So I almost lost my washi here. So, and of course you want to use thin washi, because you want to get that bow effect. So, and I have a little surprise. Hang in there. I may be having a giveaway on this video, so stick with me. So I'm going to hold this a little close, but then I can't see what I'm doing, so if I get off the rail, just be patient. And we're just going to take this thin washi, and we are really just going to keep wrapping it around that center, keeping that washi intact. You know, you don't want to get it all cattywampus. You want it to look nice and neat. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my washi tight and my thread tight all at one time. Now, don't make the mistake that I did. When I first did these, I was really keeping this tight, and I was keeping this, and I was wrapping it around. Well, you know, this thin washi, if you wrap it too tight, you know what it's going to do. It's going to tear. So I find it better just to let it hang and keep turning it around. Now, how many times do you go around? I don't know. Just till it feels tight. So you're going to snip that off. Okay, and we're just going to keep putting that thin washi right around the center. And again, trying to keep it lined up as much as you can. And then we're going to do something in just a minute. Okay? So, you see I have this tail here. Now, I have said about this in the previous video. I don't have luck with thin washi. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just this certain roll, but I've used others. I just don't have, even on my layouts, they don't stay put. I have to put adhesive on them. So if you can see in this teal one too, because I did this, you know, a couple weeks ago. If you do not adhere the very tail of that washi. That's what's going to happen. So we're just going to add a little piece of glue. Add a little piece. How about a little dot of glue? And I like this quick dry. Why? Because it's dries quick. That's why I like it. Now, it used to be called quick dry, but now it's called tacky. And I actually contacted the Scotch company, and the woman assured me that the lab has assured them that this quick dry formula is the same as the tacky formula that's on the market today. That's what the official word is. I said, are you sure? She said, that's what the lab is telling us. So, and the Scotch people are just wonderful, wonderful people. So all I did was just put that little dot, wrap that around, and I gave it a pinch, and that'll dry. Okay? That looks cute with those little tails, doesn't it? So again, I just added a little bit of adhesive, and I do like that quick dry for this very project. But any kind of wet adhesive would work if you left it dry. So I just pinched it there. Okay, you can fan that out, and you can see how these little tassel bows is just about as cute as a button. Actually, they would look good on a button. What if I had one laying here? Okay, see, I'm going to get sidetracked. Oh, well, you could put it on top of anything. Okay, well, the uses of these tassel bows are just endless. You know, you can, any type of craft projects, cards, scrapbook layouts, planners, you can even attach these to paper clips, and there you go. Okay, so I purposely left these tails long. Okay, so after I adhere that, you're like, well, you know, that just looks cute as it is. You could just not even cut those. Make a big old bow like that. I mean, honestly, look, we just came up with something. Look how cute that looks. 2 different looks. Can you see that? That's just cute. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep that there. That's just another look. Okay, so let's make another one. This time I'll do a navy one. Okay, because I like this pink navy and this teal together. I know it's overused. People are getting tired of seeing it, but it sure is pretty. So again, I have the tail, and if the tail goes longer than your pinky, that's okay. And take your thumb, and you're going to pinch it, and you're going to wrap 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So you're going to pull this off your fingers. Okay? And you can cut. Don't be afraid if you cut it too long, because I'm going to show you in just a minute. So that's what we have. Okay? Same thing we just started with. Okay, so I have my washi nearby. And so we're going to pick it up in the middle and twist it and just give it a little pinch. It just gives you more control. And I'm holding on to that when I start this washi. And honestly, the hardest part about this, other than getting your floss in a tangle, is starting this with this washi. But, you know, it's all worth it. It's all fun. And sometimes I don't have patience, so I'll just tell you that right now. So I just get that secured, and I just keep turning the yarn bundle, and I keep, see how I just keep moving my washi. Now, don't pull your washi too tight as you're doing that. You want it secured, but if you pull this too tight, this is going to rip. But make sure it's on there nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. And keep lining that washi up as best as you can, because you'll have a better finished product if you do that. Okay, and I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, all I'm doing is just wrapping that around however many times until you like the look. Now, what color floss can you use? Anything. What color thin washi? Anything. I mean, you know, I'm on a spinning freeze, so I say use what you have. If you just have white, oh, you know what, wouldn't that be pretty? White floss with gold washi. Come to mama. Yes. Okay, so I gave that a pinch. So there you go. Okay, now if you didn't want to cut anything, that looks cute right there. I mean, honestly, I didn't even plan for that, but I like that. So what do? You take your scissors, try to get all your loops at one time. Okay, see all these loops? Okay, I'm going to try to get them all at one time. Can't. Snip that one. And then see, this needs a haircut, doesn't it? These all don't match up. Now, when I was playing with these to begin with, the first couple I did, I didn't get them centered. And it's like anything else. The more you do, the easier these become. So don't give up, okay? So if you happen to do one and it doesn't, your washi doesn't get centered, that's okay. Just take your scissors and just give it a haircut and even it up. Even if you have to cut a chunk off, it doesn't matter. Okay? Make them. So don't take that washi off, just trim off your edges. Okay, there is no rules when it comes to crafting. It's all about having fun. So honestly, goodness, that's what it is. Some floss, some thin washi, some liquid adhesive. Quick drying would be the best. Hey, and you know what? Let me give you a little tip. I had just did a video about this undo remover, and you can go check it. It's a great remover. But as I was doing this, you know how these nozzles and any type of your glue nozzles, they get gummy over time. You know, and this one here too. They get gummy over time. You know one way to clean them? This undo remover. Honest to goodness, I was just doing this video and then I was working on this, so I'll put a little bit on this white cloth, white paper towel. Clean off the nozzles of your glue. Is that not like the best thing that we just don't do? I mean, oh, I love when things are clean. Oh, wrong lid. Okay, so again, you can go check out that other video about this undo remover. It's a great product. And there, we can keep our glue nozzles clean at the same time. Okay, so that was a tangent. So I hope this was something good that you could see. I hope it was a good demonstration. Again, now see this one here. This washi is not on here very secure because I can see that. You see that? It looks sloppy. So I'll have to redo that one. Okay, but as I said, you know, the more you do, the easier they become. And look, you can cut your loops or not cut your loops. I think that's just pretty darn cute. I really like that. Would be pretty on a birthday card. These would be pretty for amusement parks, birthdays, balloons, you name it, especially Disney pages. I got Disney on the brain. Okay, so now what? Okay, now the fun part, the giveaway part. So, you know, we have these cute little tassel bows here. Absolutely love how this pink one turned out. That was a happy accident. You just never know. You see what I mean? If you just keep playing with tools and supplies you already have on hand, you have no idea what you can come up with. And also, too, using a collection or an embellishment as your inspiration. So, giveaway. Now, I know some of you are going on a spending freeze or planning a spending freeze in the future, so I want you to be able to make some tassel bows. So, I got some embroidery floss. There's 36, oh, beautiful colors. There's 36 pieces in there. And so that, I mean, you can make a lot of tassel bows. You can do a lot of things with that. Okay, so I thought, well, if I got you the floss, I'd have to have some washi. So there's some gold washi. This is my little bee. So now there's that white floss with that gold washi. Yes, too cute. So then, you know, I'd have to include some scissors, right? Yes, we'd have to have some scissors. And these are, you know, they're what they call them, sharp pointed. I call them precision. So, you know, you want to be careful with that. Keep them away from the little ones. And then I thought, well, how about these little floss bobbins with this jump ring? Because then you can organize your floss a little bit better. And to prevent these knots like I get. And then I thought, well, how about a little iris box? Now, these are your photo cases, but I use them to organize all kinds of embellishments and things, especially when I'm doing kits. And so you could keep them, after you make your tassel bows, you could keep them in there and keep them all neat and organized. So if you're working on a project, they're all there. You never know. I might make some of these tassel bows and throw them along in with the giveaway too. Just aren't these pretty? Okay, I probably should stop playing, shouldn't I? But I just think they look pretty. Yes, indeed. Okay, so then I went to Tuesday morning recently, and we had a little trip, and so we stopped at a Tuesday morning, and guess what I found? I found this Dear Lizzie bow embossing folder that everybody is wanting, and so I found one. I thought, now how fun would this be to put in about tassel bows? So I put in that. And then I have been playing with my Fisker's bow punch. And every so often when I have a lot of little scraps, I will start playing with this punch. And if you want to see this punch in action, let me know in the comment section. I'll be glad to do a little review of the supply. And you can just make the dearest little bows. Now these bows will work on scrapbook pages, cards, planners. You can put them on a paper clip. You can put them on gift tags. Endless possibilities. I love the yellow ones. You know, black on these ones here look like Kate Spade. They are dear. Dear. So I will be putting some of my handmade bows in this giveaway. So what do you have to do for the giveaway? Just be a subscriber and leave me a comment. You can leave me a comment about anything. Okay, so that will be the giveaway. Now this giveaway will be open for a couple weeks. Just look in the description box below, because I'm not quite sure as to when this will be uploaded on my channel, because it does take some time to get things uploaded on YouTube. So I think that is all I have for today. I hope you had fun seeing these little tassel bows. I mean, they are so simple to do. You can do it in front of the TV and have fun, honestly. Just remember those couple little tips. Don't pull too tight on your washi, and make sure you adhere those little tails. Okay, so come back to RTS, because you never know what we're going to learn. Okay, enter the giveaway. Bye.